Hola bandidos, ¿cómo estamos? Welcome to Mel's Magic Official. I'm Magic Mel and this is my angel Charles. Welcome to episode 21 of season 10. I hope you're well this Friday night. Oh my god, I'm seeing that my hair is I know when I need a haircut when my hair starts going up like a bird's nest. I'm just noticing now. Okay, next week Magic Mel haircut. I hope you're well on this Friday night. It's Friday 13th. But you're here, so let's talk a little bit about joy and the new earth. I remember a few weeks ago, I posted a quiz where I asked, what would you like me to talk about? And one of the topics was joy in the new earth. I feel a lot of us take joy to be a frivolous luxury, but joy is an essential frequency of the new earth. In the sense that when you're connected to your joy, you can only really connect with your inner joy if you're connected to your being, because the essence of your being is joy. And to connect with that, you know that you got to get rid of the rubble. And I don't mean like, oh, get rid in that kind of radically, or what do you call it, bulldozing kind of way of your trauma. No, getting rid means literally processing and integrating, and also looking at everything that has happened to you, convert that, reframe it into everything has happened for you. We got to remember that we are writing our own story here, guys. And if you don't like the script, take that pen and write a different story. Remember, we create psycho magic with our spoken word and our written word. So it's up to you to ask, what story would you like to be written? I'm going to quote Joseph Campbell again, who warned us a while ago that humankind needs a new myth to live by. We need to basically redefine what it is to be a human being. Because if we look out there, what is happening, do we really want that to define the concept of a human being? And concept is a weird word, but you know what I'm getting at here. Is that all we can do? What does it mean to be a human being? It's a lot of stuff to reflect. It's a lot of stuff to be aware of. But joy arises when we really connect to the essence of who we are, when we've forgiven ourselves, when we let go of resentment, everything that weighs our heart down, everything that obfuscates our inner light. Because your inner light is just there. You might have incarnated with a whole constellation of past traumas and baggage to work through, but that doesn't define you. That was just the pathway through your own awakening. So your inner light is there. Question is, what is obstructing it? And that's what I mean by getting rid of the rubble. We got to sift through things. We got to integrate things, our shadow aspect, everything we've rejected, abandoned, betrayed, and denied. We got to look at it with the light of our awareness and bring those aspects back into our own light. Yeah. You also know that you're on path when you feel joyful. Joy is a light-hearted energy. It makes everything lighter. It alchemizes everything heavy into something fun, believe it or not. Because we human beings, we take everything so hard. And that is not something to judge about us either. It was something we've been programmed into. Our past generations, life is hard. You got to struggle through life. Life is competition. That is everything that has kept us apart. So joy unites us also. Joy will bring you onto a path of surrender, of joyful creation, connectedness to the moment, and a sheer basking in the effervescence of your own existence. So joy is something to strive for, but to embody. It comes up naturally as you connect with yourself. So maybe I want to I want to strike out strive for. It's not something outside of yourself. You don't get joy by doing, well, first of all, connect with yourself. Then rearrange your life in a sense that supports your own joy. Goes hand in hand with your own needs. I shared a little bit what I need, connection with nature. I enjoy the simple life. A simple life brings me joy nowadays. Good rest, good food, exercise, peace, meditation, my own time to dedicate to making these videos, sharing, connecting with you, to create. That brings me joy. It's a sense of fulfillment, a sense of I'm connected to who I am, and I am expressing who I am. And it's through that connection that you will naturally connect with your gifts. And that is something, okay, now I got it. And that is something I want to talk about. The new earth is built on the real human capital. And I'm not talking about the capitalist ideologies out there. I'm talking about your innate gifts that you're born with. We all have talents, we all have unique gifts. And those are needed to be expressed, to be used, so that you add to the tapestry of the new earth, where we're going to be communities, we are communities where we help each other out. Probably going into, I mean, I don't want to predict. It's also like the mind likes to grab and predict and see and understand. But probably we're going to barter things or exchange and support in a whole different way, in a sacred economy where maybe money is no longer the currency, but our own energy and our own talents and our own healing gifts, our own creative gifts. So it's essential for you to uncover those gifts and to share them, to use them. Because if there's anything such as sin, and I don't like the word sin because I grew up as a Catholic and carried all this weight and guilt and self-flagellation, but I do agree that if we are born with gifts, our responsibility is to use them and share them. Because what if an unexpressed and an unshared gift rots and converts into a curse? It basically eats us up. Instead of, the gift circulates. The gift is made to be circulated and to be shared, not to be held on to. Okay? So connecting with your own gifts and using them will bring you joy. Because your gifts, your joy, your connected is all connected. See what I'm getting at? And in terms of holding the vision of this new earth, all we're asked to do is to stay connected, to clear our trauma, to clear our karma, to forgive, to release fear, because fear is this heavy energy that can block us. So do whatever it takes to connect with your own divinity, practice your own connectedness to the divine, ask for support, lean into faith, and practice surrendering. It's like a muscle. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Surrendering is not a sign of weakness. Quite to the contrary, it's a sign of courage and faith. Surrendering into something that you can't quite grasp, but that you know is for your highest good. And all of us, we are required to do that more and more, to practice it more and more, because this big shift that is happening is beyond our conceptual mind. We cannot really grasp it with the mind, but we will be asked to let it flow through our body. So practicing being connected with our body, with our feelings, being literate with our emotions, being able to release heavy emotions is essential. We want to be as clear as possible in our energetic field to hold the higher frequencies, to embody the higher frequencies. Okay? So let me know if you have any questions about what I'm talking about. Sometimes I feel like I'm just talking to the void here, but I know someone's watching. So let me know what your thoughts are, what your reflections are, what your questions are. You can drop me a comment in the comments box below. And I look forward to seeing you for episode 22, which will be the last episode of this season. And then we're stepping into season 11. And you know that I love the number 11. Okay? So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for being here, for your presence, for your attention, liking, sharing, and subscribing. That really helps my channel. And if you want to support me on Patreon, the link is in the description box below. See you for the last episode of this season. Ciao, bonitos.